Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street. Welcome to our Marshall 16 gameplay, this semi-automatic shotgun pistol on aquarium. We're going to talk about a very disturbing image that has been surfacing around the internet that I see a lot of Call of Duty commentators repost. It's Call of Duty then, where's Call of Duty now? On the left, it's featuring the ghillie suit and a map Bog from Call of Duty 4. It came out 9 years ago. It was the first COD on then next generation Xbox 360 and PS3. On the right, it's Advanced Warfare and one of the new maps in the Black Ops 3 Awakening DLC. And it's just so hilarious looking at the ghillie suit compared to the gingerbread man. And on Black Ops 3's new map, it's very colorful and very visually stimulating. And I posted this exact picture on my Facebook page, which I'll link in the description down below if you haven't liked it. I always post pretty funny pictures like this. I do it quite often, and my Facebook's actually been growing like crazy. Like I reached, I don't know, 50 million people last month. Anyways, so I wanted to use my Call of Duty historical knowledge as a Call of Duty historian, and I want to pinpoint the exact downfall of Call of Duty. And I want to also talk about some of the criticism that I got on that post. And to be fair, I think Black Ops 3 is a great game. Now, it still has lag, like this guy's lagging, and reject right on cue. Reject is kind of a BS thing. But I will say that Black Ops 3 is probably one of the top 3 or top 4 Call of Duties. Now, to be fair, since Call of Duty 4 came out, there's only been 9 Call of Duties in total. So if it's the top 33%, you know, the other good Call of Duties were on last generation. They have all this new technology, and I think they implemented a lot of cool new features in Black Ops 3 that are really good and are really useful and fun. But that being said, why isn't it getting better each and every year? Why does it seem to get worse and worse and worse? And one of my main concerns is that Black Ops 3, developed by Treyarch, is the best that we're going to get for the next few years, and eventually Black Ops 3 is going to die, and then we're going to be stuck with Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, and let's knock on wood that they deliver, but we can only go to the past and see what they've done, and they don't have a great track record. So there's a few things that I think Call of Duty does wrong, and kind of the events that led up to the state of the community that it is now. Now, where do we begin? I seen one comment on that post. People asked for change. Now that we finally got change, you guys are complaining. You guys are harder to please than females. You know, they always mixing up their mind, don't know what they want. And I'm going to disagree, because we did ask for change. I know I was a proponent of change after Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Ghost, where, if you want to be technical, Call of Duty Ghost was pretty much Modern Warfare 4. It just kept on prolonging this idea of warfare in America, and finally we lost the war in America, and it's kind of an apocalyptic type of feeling. That's what I got from Call of Duty Ghost. Now, what I'll say is, yes, I have asked for change, but they don't listen. This is the main problem of Call of Duty. They don't fucking listen to the casual community. And it's so frustrating, because the casual community is 99%. They listen to the 1% of the 1%. Literally, they do. Treyarch listens to the 1%. They listen to the sniper community. I'm going off right here. They're listening to the competitive community, which those communities aren't anything unless the casual community is strong. They have to rebuild the middle class. They have to rebuild the casual community and make the game for us. They need to listen to the YouTubers and not the snipers, not the competitive community. And they have listened to me, alright? They added the Kimbo crossbows. They added this weapon, the MX Grand, as well. All weapons, by the way, which are World at War type weapons. They're very clunky. They're very difficult to use. They're semi-automatic. All things that what I've been asking for. And let's be honest, this last Black Ops 3 patch with these new weapons has been the greatest patch and the greatest thing that has happened to Call of Duty since my World's Fastest Nuke. Some people asked for a blast from the past, World at War, World War II, like myself. Some people asked for a super futuristic shooter. And I agree. We were sick of this modern shooter, this modern warfare. It got fucking boring after a while. But Call of Duty, as they usually do, tries to copy the competition and take good things from other first-person shooter games. And what they ended up doing is copying this futuristic shooter, which doesn't fit the Call of Duty model, and we don't really like this jumping around as much as I think they expected us to. And I'm just in fear that they're going to keep on just pushing it to this super jumping robot. Wings of Redemption says it perfectly. Robots dunking basketballs. That's not what Call of Duty is. It was a war simulator in an arcade shooter. It was about war. I don't get that sense of feeling in the environment. I don't get that sense of feeling in the games in general. And I don't feel like I'm going to war against Russia or Germany or the United States or Japan. And I think that's the main reason why Call of Duty is losing a lot of its market share year after year to the Battlefield series, because Battlefield is a war. Call of Duty is, I don't even know what you would classify this game as anymore. And I just wish they would listen to the casual community. I promise you, if they gave me and a few other COD commentators about 10 developers and the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 engine, we would outsell every single Call of Duty for the last 5 years combined. Okay, maybe that's a little much, but we would make a better game. I honestly believe that we have more knowledge about Call of Duty. A lot of these developers are totally fucking clueless. David Vonnevar at least has some sense to listen to me and add these unorthodox weapons. But another horrible mistake in Call of Duty history was Black Ops 2 and the addition of connection consolidation. Whatever they did to the Call of Duty connection. Oh, look at this move right here. Bam, baby, the turn on double kill with the Marshall. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to upload this gameplay. Plus, the final kill cam. I got a nice little one. But I thought that was a pretty sick move. They did something in Black Ops 2 which was horrible for the connection. They started adding lag compensation, or they tweaked lag. Maybe it was in the game before, but whatever they did to tweak lag compensation, where before, if you had host on Call of Duty, you were literally a god. You had a better experience than other players, and you deserve to have a better experience. Why? You had better internet. Now Call of Duty, and this is the third reason of the top 5 reasons why when Call of Duty went to shit, because they keep on catering to the bad players. And a perfect example is Black Ops 3. I like Black Ops 3, but it is not more evident than right here in this game. You get specialists by default, at least 2 specialists every time you play. Before, hello, special delivery, final kill cam. I'm not done. I'm going to keep ranting. Leave a like during this final kill cam, by the way. I still got 2 more reasons why Call of Duty's went to shit. I don't got gameplay. I'm just going to put that silly picture. I'm going to look at it and get fucking triggered by it. I like this Tomahawk, though. That was pretty nice. But they kept on catering to the bad players. You literally get a score streak, a kill streak that you used to have to work for in Black Ops 2, the War Machine and the Death Machine. You get that by default in this game just for participating. It's like society has been going down and down and down, and Call of Duty's going down with it. It's literally, you get participation trophies for playing Black Ops 3 by having free specialists. Let me get back to the connection for a little bit, because I felt like I breezed over it. Something changed where Call of Duty is now fake. It doesn't feel real sometimes. In certain lobbies, there is no way that the kill cam that you see from the enemy player and your screen are the same. You get a few hit markers on the enemy player. In your mind, they're near death. But you look at the kill cam and they just barely get hit and they barely flinch. There is some sort of discrepancy in the Call of Duty connection that is undeniable over the last few years. And another reason number 2 that Call of Duty has went to shit is because of skill-based matchmaking. It is in the game. It's always been in the game. but they keep ramping it up, ramping it up. Connection is king, and it should be always prioritized over skill. It shouldn't matter. I don't care who I'm playing against. I just want a good connection. And I don't want to feel like I get bullshitted every time I die. I look at these kill cams, and it's not the truth. It's not what I'm seeing on my screen. And it's so frustrating. People want to, like, I felt like back in the day, people wanted to get better at Call of Duty. By default now in Black Ops 3, you're already decent. Every single game is a decent game. You get the specialist, you get a few moments where you feel good about yourself, and then you get shit on for a little bit. You end the game with like a 1.5 KD, and you're, okay, that was pretty good. Back in the day, if you had a 1.5 KD, you were fucking mad at your performance. And another thing, and the main reason I think Call of Duty has went to shit, because the score streaks and the kill streaks have went to shit. It's so easy to shoot down score streaks now, and it's so difficult to get the score streaks, and that is why Call of Duty was king and still is king, because no first-person shooter developer is smart enough to steal the concept of kill streaks, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. Like, I don't know what these people are doing. They are so out of touch. They don't even play their games. Score streaks and kill streaks are so fucking fun. The AC-130, the chopper gunner. I'm not having this nostalgia trip, because I know for a fact those were so much better than the score streaks now. Why? Because by default, you get these perks that get you off the radar and make it invisible to score streaks. By default, by level 1, for the last few Call of Duties, that's what you unlocked first, and that's like what most of the default classes have, right? And 2, now you have fucking rocket launchers that they literally hold 4 rockets, 4 anti-aircraft rockets in. Oh my god. And last but not least, the main reason why Call of Duty has went to shit, because they have abandoned the party games. It's not a conspiracy. It's the truth. Party games on Black Ops 1, Call of Duty community was at its strongest, at its biggest point. Black Ops 1, it sold the most Call of Duties. It generated probably the most money. Black Ops 3 might generate a lot of money with these pay-to-win guns and stuff. But where are the party games? Where are the wager matches? Where are the things that would be in every Call of Duty that they just, please, for the love of God, copy and paste the party games into the new Call of Duties. It can't be that fucking hard. Or, if you're not gonna do it, give me the keys to the castle. Give me 10 Call of Duty developers and 10 YouTubers from the Call of Duty community. We will band together, and it would be so cheap to develop. We would make a tremendous amount of money. The game would be great. Call of Duty would be good. Make COD great again. Please, someone at Treyarch, listen. Someone at Activision, listen. If you're listening to this and you're not from those companies, but you have a lot of fucking money, let's just copy the Call of Duty formula that they abandoned. Oh no, I'm not fucking done. Let me stand up for this one. The main reason Call of Duty has went to shit, because they refuse. And this is a criminal offense that there should be a class action lawsuit against Call of Duty and Activision. They refuse to patch the old Call of Duties. They refuse to fix the hackers. Multiplayer is unplayable on every single old Call of Duty, Black Ops 1 and previous. They're trash. They're shit. Why? Because hackers have the tools, and it's so easy to get the hacks now for any of the old Call of Duties, that they get these hacks and it's unplayable. They're unkillable. They're invisible. Please patch the old Call of Duties. They are ruining the Call of Duty brand, because we try to go back to these old CODs, which we would do every single year. Let's go back in Call of Duty history books. COD 4 was a great game. Had a little community there on YouTube. Then people went to World at War. Some people didn't like World at War. Guess what? They went back to COD 4. And then Black Ops Modern Warfare 2 came out. Everybody played Modern Warfare 2 because it was superior to all the other games. Black Ops 1 came out. Some people like Black Ops 1. Some people like Black Ops Modern Warfare 2 a little bit better. Some people like the World at War better. Some people like COD 4. And they could play a mixture of all four. Guess what do we have now? We have Black Ops 3, which is great. What if we're getting sick of the jump mechanics? Oh, we have to go back to Ghost or Advanced Warfare that has... I'm not going back to either of those fucking games. We could go back to Black Ops 2. Why are we going back to Black Ops 2 when Black Ops 3 is out on next generation? And it's just so... Please make COD great again. It's not that fucking hard. You just have to listen to the casual community, which represents 99%. Stop listening to the 1%. Stop listening to the competitive community. The competitive community would be a lot stronger, I guarantee it, if the casual community was a lot better. It's trickled down CODonomics. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Got a little preachy there at the end. But it's just for, like, this fucking image is so fucking triggering. Just look at the clown in the top right-hand corner. Look at the fucking gingerbread man and tell me that you're not fucking pissed off after looking at the Call of Duty ghillie suit on the left. Just look at the left-hand side of the screen. Now look at the right-hand side. It's so fucking mad. I gotta end the commentary. Okay, I'm fucking done. Bye.